Shalom, shalom to the 12 tribe that scattered abroad. Shalom, shalom to the 12 tribe that scattered abroad. Welcome back to the reading of your Bible with your brother Nehemiah. I am Israel, a true seeker of Yahweh. Like, share, subscribe, comment. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today, Israel? First of all, before we get started, we're going to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. We got to glorify our Father. We got to glorify Him in the Son. Not glorifying ourselves, but glorifying Him for allowing us to be here, to allowing us to wake up, to allowing us with the job that He gave us, allowing us with the roof over our head He gave us. Man, y'all really don't understand. Do y'all understand, man? We got to get this right, man. We got to get it right. Well, today, we're going to be into Exodus chapter 19. We did Exodus chapter 18. And recapping on that is when Moses done left from Ramadim, and we ended up in Mount Sinai, right? So now we in the Mount Sinai, and that's when Moses' father-in-law came and met him with he took his Moses' wife and Moses' two sons, and he brought them to meet Moses. And Moses went out to greet his father-in-law. You know, he honored it. He showed him respect. He bowed down to him and everything. He showed him respect. And Moses sat down to judge the people. And his father-in-law seen what he was doing. So when Moses got through doing exactly what he doing, he judged the people from morning to the evening. And when his father-in-law got through seeing what he was doing, and his father-in-law told him, let me see, where that at? I'm gonna have to pull that other one out soon. Okay, verse 14 in Exodus chapter 18, it said, and when Moses' father-in-law saw all that he did to the people, he said, what is this thing that thou doest to the people? Why sittest thou thyself alone, and all the people stand by thee from morning to unto evening? And Moses said unto his father-in-law, because the people come unto me to inquire of God. So Moses was doing the judge, and his father-in-law, Moses' father-in-law said unto him, the thing that thou doest is not good, because it would wear him out, trying to deal with all these different types of people, inquirers of the God, Lord, all these different judgments and stuff like that. And it would wear him out. It would wear him out and the people out. So Moses' father asked him, would he take some advice from him? So the advice that he gave him was to break it down into thousands and hundreds and fifties and tens, right? Salak. Choose you able man that you can trust, you know. Let me see. Let me get that right there too. That's in verse. Moses' father-in-law told him to choose out faithful, able man, truth, the ones that hate. Where that at? Hearken now to my voice. I will give thee counsel, and God shall be with thee. But be thou for the people to God war, that thou mayest bring the cause unto God, and thou shalt teach them ordinance and laws, and shalt show them the way wherein they must walk, and the work that they must do. Oh, right here, verse 21. Moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people able men, such as fear God, men of truth, hating covetousness, and place such over them to be rulers of thousands, and rulers of hundreds, and rulers of fifties, and rulers of tens. So Moses took the advice, and that's what he did. He took the advice that his father gave, and Moses, verse 25, and Moses chose able men out of all Israel, not out of all the world, but all Israel, and made them heads over people, rulers of thousands, rulers of hundreds, rulers of 50, and rulers of 10. And they judged the people, and at all season, the hard cause they brought unto Moses. What the harder, the bigger cause, the harder thing they brought to Moses. And the little thing, they judge themselves. So we're going to pick up in Exodus chapter 19. So everybody get their King James Version out with the Apocrypha and open up the book to Exodus chapter 19. And we moving along, man. We getting along. It's taking a minute, but we getting there. We're in the second book. Second book of the Torah. Chapter 19, baby. So open up your book, your King James Version with the Apocrypha to Exodus chapter 19. And we will begin. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 19, verse 1. In the third month, when the children of Israel were gone forth out of the land of Egypt, the same day came they into the wilderness of Sinai. Now, this the third month since they came out of Egypt. And they've been out in the wilderness. They've been wandering around out there in the wilderness for 3 months. For 3 months. So this the third month that they came out of Egypt on the 15th day of the Passover. So we had, just say April, May, this is supposed to be June. Third month of the 15th. Verse 2. For they were departed from Rephidim, I cannot pronounce that word, Rephidim, and were come to the desert of Sinai, and had pitched in the wilderness, and there Israel camped before the mount. So, you know the cloud was leading them. So whenever the cloud stopped, or the fire stopped, if they traveling by night and the fire stop, or they traveling by day and the cloud stop, that's where they gonna pitch. They might stay there 24 hours. They might stay there 2-3 years. We don't know how long they gonna sit. But when that cloud get up and move, or that fire get up and move, that's when they move. They pack up and they move. So we camp at the mount, before the mount, in the wilderness at Sinai. Verse 3. And Moses went up unto God. So Moses went up the mount unto God. And the Lord called unto him out of the mountain, saying, Thus shalt thou say to the house of Jacob, and tell the children of Israel, the house of Jacob. Jacob is Israel. And tell the children of Israel. Verse 4. Ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptian, and how I bare you on eagle's wings, and brought you unto myself. You seen what he did. That's what he said. You seen what the plagues that I brought upon Egypt, the Egyptian, and you seen what I did in the Red Sea unto Pharaoh and his army. Now, I bear, when he said bear, he sustained. He sustained us. He sustained them. He said, I bear you on eagle's wings.
Bear.
That ain't the one we looking for. what is this? Straightforward, simple, base, pure, instant, bare bone, fundamental, script down, cut down, start, ball, cold, hard, truthful, realistic. This might be the one. True to life. It say without addition, base, and simple. Let me see. The other one is uncover a part of the body or other thing and expose it to view. A large amount or number of. I've got bare work to do. That's the one we're probably looking for. Very, really, use, as. Yes, that's the one we're looking for. So he said a large amount or number of that he bared them. He spared them, basically, because he could have let Pharaoh, destroy them. He could have let Pharaoh harm them, but he bared them. Let's continue. But he spared them, I bare you on eagle's wing and brought you unto myself. And he brought them to himself. Verse 5. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. So God told Moses, now, if they obey his voice, hearken, listen, obey me. If I tell you to do this, if I tell you to jump, only thing I want you to ask me is how high. Obey him. It's not hard. He said, obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant. His covenant. His covenant what he gave to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And he given it to the Israelite in the wilderness. Now this the covenant that everybody keep hollering about the world got. No, it's not the world, because the world was not in the wilderness with Moses. Just the Israelite, his people. He said, then ye shall be a special, meaning special people, a special treasure unto me. Why you think he called the apple of his eye? Because we that peculiar treasure. What else? Who else he pulled out of there? Let me see. Can I find this right quick? I'm gonna show you who else came out of his treasure. What that? Who that was? Don't talk about. Think. It's Israel. Let me see something. I think I got it marked in this book somewhere. Okay. Okay, yeah. No, that ain't it. Second Israel. I'm just showing you who else came out the treasure, because you're going to be a peculiar treasure to him, unto him too. Bear with me. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, and I'm going to start with verse 38. And I said, O Lord, thou spakest from the beginning of the creation, even the first day, and saidest thus, let heaven and earth be made, and thy word was a perfect word. Verse 39. And then was the spirit and darkness, and silence were on every side. The sound of man's voice was not yet formed. Verse 40. Then commandest thou a fair light to come forth of thy treasure, that thy work might appear. Who is that? That's the Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. He came out his treasure. So that's what he telling you. If you obey my commandment, my covenant, if you obey my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people. Not some people, all people. All the people that are upon the face of this earth. What it said, for all the earth is mine. He owned it. He created this for his people. So you will become a peculiar treasure. Meaning he pulled you from out of his treasure. The same way where he pulled Yahweh Shai from. Yes, you will become that. That what is meaning. Verse 6. Go back to Exodus chapter 19, verse 6. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests. He said, you shall be to me as a kingdom of priests. A kingdom of priests. And an holy nation. And a holy nation. What holy mean? Look the definition of holy up. Holy means separate. Let's get it.
Holy.
Let's see now. It say dedicated or considerated to God or a religious purpose, God. That's the one we're looking for. Because you will be a holy people to him. You will be sanctified, hallowed, divine, reverence, blessed, religious, dedicated. You dedicated to him, of a person devoted to the service of God. You holy saint and holy man. What else you got? God-fearing, spiritual, ordained, perfect, moral, sinless, pure. Then you got another one, say use an exclamation of surprise, alarm, or dismay. Okay. What is the true meaning of holy? Exalt or worthy of complete devotion as one perfect in goodness and righteousness. What is the Hebrew meaning of holy? In Hebrew, the word for holy is kadosh, derived from the root kadosh, meaning set apart, separated, or considerated. This Hebrew now, for a special purpose, distant from mundane. So holy really means separate. What it said, where we at? And verse 6 again from the top. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and holy nation, a separate nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. This is what the Lord told Moses to speak to the children of Israel. If you indeed obey my covenant, you will be a peculiar treasure, a kingdom of priests, a holy nation. So he separated us from everybody. We are separated from them. And this is what you tell them. We's not the same. He said above, remember up early in verse 5, he said above all people. That's separation. That's separation. Just same way in 2nd Ezra chapter 6, when he said, and the people out. He said, out. I can't do it like that. I got to bring it. It say, and after these, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creature, of him come we all. Listen to the separation. And it said, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. That's a separation, man. That's a separation right there. And the people whom thou had also chosen. So, we is a holy nation. We is not like everybody else. That's why we in the wilderness, he gave these commandments and this covenant to you, Israel. The word wasn't in the wilderness with us. So they didn't get this. He said we're going to be a holy nation, a separate nation, set apart. Don't follow what the heathen do. Don't do the things that they do. We're set apart from them. Verse 7. And Moses came and called for the elders of the people and laid before their faces all these words which the Lord commanded him. So Moses called the elders of the people, the elders of Israel. The elder is like the leaders of the heads of the tribes. And he set before their faces all these words which the Lord had commanded him to tell them. Verse 8. And all the people answered together and said, all that the Lord has spoken, we will do. And Moses returned the words of the people unto the Lord. So every word that Moses spoke to them, they agreed. They agreed to do. So Moses went back to the Lord and told him that they agree. All the words that you speak to him, we will agree. Verse 9. And the Lord said unto Moses, lo, I come unto thee in a thick cloud, that the people may hear when I speak with thee, and believe thee forever. And Moses told the words of the people unto the Lord. So he told the people that God come in a thick cloud, and y'all gonna hear him when he speak to me. So they will believe Moses. When y'all hear it come out the cloud for yourself, you'll know Moses not telling you no lies. Because you heard it for yourself. You heard the voice of the Lord yourself. Well, the voice of the angel of the Lord. And I say that's Yahweh Shai. That's what my thought is. Let's continue. Verse 10. And the Lord said unto Moses, go unto the people and sanctify them today and tomorrow, and let them wash their clothes. Sanctify. Get the definition of sanctify.
Sanctify.
Set apart as or declare holy. Consider it. What he said earlier. Y'all will be a holy nation. So now he's setting them apart. He's sanctifying them. Make legitimate or binding by regulation sanctions. Another. Free from sin. Purified. That's what the one we really want. Everybody give away all they sin. Everybody got to stop saying it. It's time to all what we did back in Egypt, all them sin that we learned from the Egyptian, we got to sanctify ourselves now. We got to pure ourselves. We got to clean ourselves up. We got to be clean when we come into the Lord's territory. Let's continue. And he said today, do it today and tomorrow, and let them wash their clothes, even wash their clothes. Sanctify. Verse 11. And be ready against the third day. For the third day, the Lord will come down in the sight of all the people upon Mount Sinai. So he said, and be ready for the third day, because that's when the Lord gonna appear in the cloud. He gonna appear in the cloud, and you're gonna hear the voice of the Lord, the voice of the angel. Verse 12. And thou shalt set bounds unto the people round about, saying, take heed to yourselves, that ye go not up into the mount, or touch the border of it. Whosoever toucheth the mount shall be surely put to death. It's a commandment. So set bounds. Bound. That's like a set area. The further you can go. You setting up a barricade. Let's see, bound. Walk or run with leaping scribe. That ain't the one I'm looking for. A leaping movement upward. And them all they got. See what I'm saying about English? Cause what this reading is, this the third person bound. Leap, walk, or run with leaping scribe. Lewis came bounding down the stair of an object typical a round one, rebound from a surface. Let me get it. Oh, okay, here we go. We got some more. A territory limit, a boundary, a boundary, the border, boundaries. Don't come past this bound. That's the one we looking for. That's what we looking for. So he telling you, set bounds unto the people round about, saying, take heed to yourselves. It's a commandment that ye go not up into the mount. It's a certain far they had to go. Don't go up into this mount. Because if you go up into this mount or touch the border of it, whosoever toucheth the mount shall be surely put to death. So you go past these boundaries, you're going to be surely put to death. Verse 13. There shall not an hand touch it, but he shall surely be stoned. It started over again. There shall not an hand touch it, but he shall surely be stoned or shot through. Whether it be beast or man, it shall not live. When the trumpet sounded long, they shall come up the mountain. Listen, look at these commandments. So it can be the beast, it can be your cattle. If it go past that boundary, it said it will surely be stoned or shot through. Man, you're going to be put to death. To death. It shall not live. Now, when the trumpet sound, when they blow the trumpet, that's the horn. When they blow the horn, the ram horn, long. When it blow long, they shall come up to the mount. Come up to the mount. But don't go past them boundaries. Verse 14. And Moses went down from the mount unto the people, and sanctified the people, and they washed their clothes. So Moses went on down and sanctified, purified the people, set them apart from the other nations. These things we not supposed to do. Commandment. You see how Moses Salaki. You see how Moses obeyed the Most High? You see he kept the ordinance of the Most High, the statute. These are commandments. Commandments that God given out that we should obey. Verse 15. And he said unto the people, be ready against the third day. Come not at your wives. Come not at your wives. Come not at your wives. I get from that, what I get from that, near to. Don't come near to your wives. Don't have no sex with your wives. Don't sleep with your wives. Just be ready for the third day, because we've been sanctified. We've been purified. There ain't no having sex, so don't touch her tonight. Don't sleep with your wife. We getting ready for the third day. I sanctify y'all these first 2 days, today and tomorrow. Now be ready the third day. So when I sanctify you today and tomorrow, the third day, don't have no sex during that time. That's what I'm getting from that. Verse 16. And it came to pass on the third day in the morning that there were thunders and lightning and a thick cloud upon the mount. And the voice of the trumpet exceeded loud. And the voice of the trumpet exceeded loud. So that all the people that was in the camp trembled. Who you think blowing this trumpet? Where is trumpet coming from? This loud noise, this horn coming from, this blowing of the trumpet? That's from the Most High. Because ain't now one of them blowed it. If one of them would have blowed it, it would have never had the camp trembling. It would have never made the people tremble. So when the thunder and lightning and a thick cloud upon the mount came upon the mount, and the voice of the trumpet, that's the Lord, them with that trumpet, and the voice of the trumpet exceeded loud. When he told them, when you hear that trumpet blow long, y'all come. So that all the people that was in the camp, they trembled. They got nervous. They got scared. Verse 17. And Moses brought forth the people out of the camp to meet with God. And they stood at the neither part of the mount. They stood at the neither part of the mount, meaning they stood at the boundaries of the mount. They ain't went past that boundary. Verse 18. And Mount Sinai was altogether on a smoke, because the Lord descended upon it in fire, and the smoke thereof ascended as the smoke of a furnace, and the whole mount quaked greatly. That's power. You tell me you wouldn't been nervous. See, I don't think we would have made, from us being back there with them, and seeing the things that they seeing and hearing the things that they hear. That's how close our God was with us. We did so much wickedness in this world and sinned so much against our Father, going against his statutes, his commandment, his covenant. He pulled himself away. He turned his back to us. He pulled himself away from us. We were close. That man was close to his people. You can see, listen. He was close to us. Verse 19. And when the voice of the trumpet sounded long and waxed louder and louder, Moses spake, and God answered him by a voice. So when the trumpet blowed long and got louder and louder, Moses spake unto God. Whatever he said to him, he spoke unto God, and God answered him by a voice. By whose voice? I say Yahweh Shai. That's the angel. See, he threw out the Bible. He in the Old Testament. He in the Apocrypha. He in the New Testament. He throughout the Bible. We have to understand that. Verse 20. And the Lord came down upon Mount Sinai on the top of the mount. And the Lord called Moses up to the top of the mount. And Moses went up. So the boundary that he set, the people couldn't go past that. Nobody couldn't go past that but who? Moses. What he did, he called Moses up to the top of the mount. Now he finna speak to Moses. And when he speak to Moses, what he said, all the people should hear him speak to Moses. And they gonna believe Moses. Verse 21. And the Lord said unto Moses, go down, charge the people, lest they break through unto the Lord to gaze, and many of them perish. He said, go down to the people, because they done heard it. Now they probably want to see me. So go down there and charge. Warn them, meaning warn. Warn the people. For they won't break, least they break through unto the Lord to gaze. And if they try to break through the boundary, if you go past the boundary, what do you say? You're gonna be surely put to death. So he sending Moses down to go warn the people. Don't come through this barrel. Don't come past this. Trying to get a look at the Most High. No, you're going to perish. Verse 22. And let the priests also, which come near to the Lord, sanctify. Verse 22 again from the top. And let the priests also, which come near to the Lord, sanctify themselves, lest the Lord break forth upon them. So he told let the priests also, which come near to the Lord. It's the priests that he have, I say the elders. He said, let them sanctify, set themselves apart, get themselves straight before lest the Lord break forth upon them. Meaning death, meaning hurt, kill, break forth upon them. Lest the Lord break forth. At least I attack and kill them. You know, I bring upon them death, destruction. They perish. You have to sanctify yourself. You cannot come in God's sanctuary all in that sin, unsanctified. You got to be pure. Set apart, you got to be holy. Verse 23. And Moses said unto the Lord, the people cannot come up to Mount Sinai, for thou chargest us, saying, set bounds about the mount and sanctify it. So Moses told the people can't come up here. We didn't set these boundaries, what you already charged us with, what you warned us. You told us to do this. Charges us, saying, set bound. You warned us to set bound about the mount and sanctify it. For no one can come through. So they will not come up. The people cannot come up to the Mount Sinai. For thou chargest us, saying, set bounds about the mount and sanctify it. Verse 24. And the Lord said unto him, away, get thee down, and thou shalt come up, thou and Aaron with thee. But let not the priests and the people break through to come up unto the Lord, lest he break forth upon them. Now the Lord said, and the Lord said unto him, away. I guess when Moses came back and said you charged us and told us what to do, I guess he took that Moses trying to be smart. So he told him, hey, wait, get thee down. Obey my commandment. Do what I say. Don't give me no talk back. Don't give me no excuses. Do what I say. That's why he said, hey, wait, get thee down. And thou shalt come up. Then you go down and do what I told you to do. Warn the people. Because they're going to try to break through and come get a gaze. That's what he said. And thou shalt come up. Then you come back up. Thou and Aaron. You and your brother Aaron with thee. And the people, but let not the priest and the people break through to come up unto the Lord. So what I want you to do, I want you to get down there and warn them. But you have the priests to separate themselves, sanctify themselves, so the people won't break through. So the priests them gonna keep them from coming through. Then you and your brother Aaron come back up to me. That is basically what it's saying. Lest he break forth upon them. Let me see something about this break. A separate or cause to separate into pieces as a result of a blow, shock, or strain. Interrupt, a sequence, course, or continuous state. You got shatter, smash, crack, snap, fragment, splinter, fall to bits. That's what break for, fall to bits. It's like separate, divide, roll out, fall to pieces, split, burst. And interruption or continuing or unforming. They pause and work and doing okay, not them. That was the first one we were reading. So break forth upon them. Lest he break forth upon, lest he separate, destroy them, something like that. Because they break through, that's coming through something. That's like splitting them up. But at least he break forth upon them. Separate the ones that don't want to hearken, the ones that ain't listen to the covenant or hold the commandment. Just gonna come on through and do what you want. No, I'm gonna break forth. Upon them, verse 25. So Moses went down unto the people and spake unto them. That was the end of chapter 19. So Moses went down unto the people and he spake unto them. Let them know we are sanctified, we separated. This is what the deal is. You come up to the mount right here at the barricade, and this the further we go. Don't come through this thing. If you do, you disobeying the covenant. You disobeying the commandments of the Lord. So he gonna break forth through you. He gonna harm you. You might perish away. But family, man, it's all about obedience. Like I said, I can't never stress that enough. It's all about obedience. And we obey to keep his covenant, his law, his statutes, his commandments. You got a good shot at making it to the kingdom. You really do. You have a good shot at making it to the kingdom. Just obey. It ain't hard. That's why he said my laws is not grieving. You ain't got to do nothing but obey. I'm not going to put too much on you can't bear. No, I'm not. That man that brought us out of Egypt walked us through the Red Sea. That's why he say it's gonna be a nation, it's gonna be a generation that gonna believe, but ain't seen none of these things that y'all seen. Look what they seen. I ain't seen none of that, but I believe and I have my faith. Look how I'm fighting to keep these statues. I'm fighting to keep the covenant. I'm fighting to keep the commandments in the law. I'm not the only one. We got more out there doing it. Because I believe, man. I am that generation. That's all I got, man. That's all we got. If you don't hold strong on to that, cuz what your faith at? Where your faith lies? Where your hope lies? Well. So, man, you have to have your faith. You got to believe. You got to hold on to something. We got to hold on to something. And hope is what we got. I hope the Lord save me up out of this, which I know he is. I hope the Lord take care of me and prepare for me, which I know he is. Man, family, we're going to pick up on Exodus chapter 20. Now, Exodus chapter 20 going into bringing the laws down. So, we might hit that tomorrow, straight off the top. This where the commandments, all these laws come in at. And as we read on through, you're going to see all the laws. See, it's not just 10 laws. We have 600, I think it's 613 to 15 laws that we have. And they throughout the Bible. You can read them. Like I said, we have five sets of laws. I got to find my paperwork. I got to find so I can break it down to y'all. Because you got the dietary law. You got the sacrificial law. You got it's 3 more. I can't never remember the 3. I always remember the sacrificial law because that's the one Yahushua came and died on the cross for. And the dietary law, that's telling us what we can eat and what we cannot eat. Then you got 3 more sets. That's how it ended up to be 600 some laws. For real. But Israel, man, like the words say, if a man have an ear, let him hear. So, I hope y'all got something up out of that, man. Y'all can go back and read it for yourself. Me, that's what I do. I just don't listen to a man and leave it. I go back and read over what they say. That's what I do. So with that being said, man, we gonna close out. We're gonna give all praise and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, and we're gonna close out with the Lord's Prayer. And keep the laws, man. Endure. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 9. When I learned it in Hebrew, I'm going to start doing it. I'm going to put it in the book. I ain't going to do that. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 9. After this manner, therefore, pray ye, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. Amen. Israel, man, like I always say, man, endure to the end. And my other thing, y'all keep these commandments, man. Keep these commandments. Kwame Yasharala, I love my nation. Kwame Yasharala, rise up, Israel. We all we got. Y'all be blessed.